become as famous as the stars who've driven them, such as the Magnum PI Ferrari, the Flying Mule from the film Serenity. Doc Brown's DeLorean from the Back to the Future films. And of course, through the years, picture cars have gotten bigger and badder and faster as audiences have embraced their need for speed. And you want to talk bigger, badder, faster.
Ja Rule over one, yeah.
Getting action scenes like the ones on screen, not all that easy. Getting picture cars, computer-generated imagery, and something called motion control technology. We're bringing you into our special effects stage 55, trying to show you how all these things come together. Our special effects wizards have been hard at work in here with a couple of our motion control cars. You can see them over here on the left. I think they're just about ready to do a test run. So let's see if we can walk this run through ourselves.
Clear on the set.
Good, we're right on time.
Let's see the bullet hits. And go. Smoke. Go. Fire. Go. Okay, we're clear for a full run through. All systems checked. This one's for real, guys, so watch out. And action.
Let's hear it for Karma and Carnage. Think about, boys. So, got any other moves you want to show us? Like Tokyo, as in the Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift. And from the streets of Tokyo, let's take you to an island off the coast of Costa Rica.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
We have brought you into the lost world of Jurassic Park. Now, the whole idea behind the Jurassic Park movies is that dinosaurs can be brought back from extinction. As far as I know, that is just in the realm of science fiction, or maybe in a Peter Jackson movie. But there are some scientists who say, oh yeah, we can get dinosaurs. Spitters! Why did it have to be spitters? Of course, I could be wrong about that. Maybe dinosaurs can be brought back from extinction. Okay, so by now I'm sure you figured out, around here aren't always what they seem to be. That is Greek's nature. Even the weather isn't always what it seems to be around here, and we own the Weather Channel. But I'm not going to talk about the weather. I've got somebody who can do a much better job. You know him, you love him. Here he is, the Today Show's Al Roker.
Hi everybody, here's today's forecast for the Universal Backlot. It's going to be sunny and dry in 6 Points, Texas. Cool and cloudy in Little Europe. Expect snow and sleet on New York Street, and we've got a high chance of fog and precipitation for Skull Island, Amity Island, and Island of God. That's the forecast for today. Now here's a look at what's going on in your neck of the lot.
Flash flood warning, that doesn't sound good. But that sounded like thunder, and I thought I saw lightning flashing over there on the left. And you know Al's always very good at predicting the weather. Hey, he said it would rain, and it's raining over on the left. Well, today Al and our special effects guys are helping us out with a weather effects demonstration. If you look at the rain, look a little higher, you'll see sprinklers shooting the water up into the air. When it falls, It looks just like the real stuff. That's how we can create rain here in Hollywood. Thanks, guys. That was great. Guys, can we get the rain, please? Guys, are you listening to me up there? Look at the sound. Uh-oh, look at on the left. Remember what I said about getting wet, especially from the left side. Two cars. Don't worry about all that water. We are very water conscious here at NBC Universal. We're not going to waste any of it. It'll be back at the top of the hill in about 15 seconds. We believe in recycling, as we do. Let's see what that cloud flood looks like in the film Fix That Fire. That's where we are.
You can't outrun the wolf, kid! Yeah, we'll do that. Hey, yeah, funny folks!
The Old West. We've done hundreds of westerns here through the years. Take a look at this one.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, I ain't going anywhere, Jimmy Fallon.
Now look here. Nice folks in this tram don't want no trouble. They just want to check out 6 Points, one of the oldest sets on the Universal lot.
I heard this is where John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart shot a few of their westerns.
That's right. That's where I aim to shoot you.
Looks like we got ourselves a Mexican standoff. Lucky shot.
Now what say you mount up and get out of town while the getting's good?
All right. Well, I'll see you again, Fallon.
Oh, you can count on me, Fallon. Thank you.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
We just have to talk it out, that's all.
Yes, that scene was filmed right here. We covered the asphalt with dirt. Jimmy Fallon rides off into the sunset, and we ride off right behind him. These are amongst the oldest sets that you'll find here on the Universal lot. Again, they are shells and facades used for exterior filming. And, you know, we've been making westerns now for, since the studio was founded. So, for the past century, we've been filming westerns. And that's what we started off with. But we are probably best known for our classic monster movies. And we did great monster movies. Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, the Mummy, the Invisible Man. They were all done primarily in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, way before the age of computers. So the special effects that you see in those films are not CGI or computer generated. They're what we call physical effects or mechanical effects. Well, mechanical effects are used even today in this digital age. Just ahead of us is Soundstage 50. That was used for an episode of the TV series Bones. They needed to create a special mechanical effect. We had exactly what they were looking for. Now we're going to take you inside of Soundstage 50 so that we can create a mechanical effect for you. So what are we going to create for you today, huh? How about an 8.3 earthquake on the Richter scale? Inside of a soundstage like this, we can recreate an earthquake with absolute safety and with total and complete control. But trust me on this one, you do not want to be standing up in here. You want to be sitting down for this. You really, really do. See? Hold on to this one, the big one. After all that excitement, I think we deserve a little vacation. I know the best place to go to, Amity Island. Great climate, really nice, friendly people. Although I heard they were being terrorized by a 25-foot great white man-eating shark. But I also heard they were able to capture that shark. Let's check this out for ourselves. Hey, that's the shark that they caught. That does not look like a 25-foot great white man-eating shark. I wonder if they caught the wrong one. Well, it does look nice and calm. Oh. Maybe that was the shark they were supposed to catch. Oh, it's not a diver in the water there. Oh, no, this is not good. This is not good. Oops. Ew, ew. Oh, man. He sure had a lot of guts. We gotta keep our eyes open for that shark. You never know where it's gonna pop up next. Oh, is it attacking that yellow buoy? Is it attacking the pier? Is it attacking us? Well, at least it didn't attack the ducks. Although, I think it tried to, one of them at least. Those, by the way, are very real ducks. They are not animatronic. I love our ducks. The shark, not so real. But it works very well. In fact, it works a lot better than the shark did in the motion picture Jaws, as Steven Spielberg will explain.
That's a much maligned shark. The shark was frustrating. It didn't really work all the time. It didn't work hardly at all.
Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the radio waves. They were always saying, "The shark is not working. Repeat, the shark is not working."
We just waited around, and we just waited and waited and waited. The shark worked well enough. For a while there, it had the biggest of all time. So I really owe the shark a lot.
By the way, Steven Spielberg gave the shark the nickname Bruce. He named it after one of his attorneys. You may also recognize this area from the TV series Murder, She Wrote. For 12 years, Angela Lansbury rode her bicycle past the cottages on the lake. Was Cabot Cove, Maine. This area is primarily used for television work. The house on the right you've seen in such TV shows as Murder, She Wrote, House, CSI, Parenthood, Desperate Housewives. They spent all 8 years filming here on our lot. Just ahead of us is Colonial Street, which doubled as Wisteria Lane for those 8 years. Now we're going to go down there, show you where everybody lived. We have signs in front of the most important houses. So you'll see exactly which house belonged to Gabrielle, who was played by Eva Longoria, which house belonged to Bree, to Susan, to Lynette. So have your cameras ready. Let's go visiting, shall we?
If there is one thing everyone in suburbia can appreciate, it's a good neighbor.
Is now a part of television history, but these houses get used for filming all the time. Obviously, there was some filming going on because the signs have all been moved. I'll try and fill you in as we go back. This cul-de-sac's been used for several episodes of Parenthood. CSI has filmed here. The Mindy Project has filmed here. Go on. We've done lots and lots of television commercials. And these houses actually predate Desperate Housewives. So this area was used way before the show started. Now, over here on the right, this greenhouse, that was Lynette's house. The blue house on the left was Bree's house, and the yellow house over on the right was Susan's house. Now, that yellow house was where the Hardy Boys lived in the 1970s television series. The house right next door was the original 1313 Mockingbird Lane in the old Munster series from the 1960s. And this kind of beige house, that was Gabrielle's house, but in the 1950s, actually 1950, that was where James Stewart lived in the film Harvey. He lived there with a 6'3" invisible rabbit. And now we're going to leave our quiet suburban neighborhood behind. We're going to take you to the town of Whoville. That, of course, means Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Who better to talk about that than the film's director, Academy Award winner Ron Howard.
It's challenging because the logistics were challenging. We had 11 stages occupied at one time on the Universal lot. One of them was just for putting Who's into their makeup every day. And so I felt like it was one of those extravaganzas from the 30s or 40s. Sets that were inspired by Dr. Seuss, brought to life, made functional enough that, shoot on them, actors could climb on them, people could do flips off them. It makes me so proud that it's become this kind of evergreen, and that every Christmas it rolls around and it means something to a lot of kids.
Notable one, Mr. Grinch. You